Come on, come on, don't hold. No hold, no hold. Considering that they're cheering, 39. There we go! Yes!
Bro's got his AirPods in.
He's just listening to KSI's
Flight
new song.
directors go for launch.
Yeah!
Oh. Come on. 20 seconds.
Best word
Yes,
we
I
could
hear the water
possibly hear,
deluge
20
system. Or
seconds away
that's the
from
fire
liftoff.
X system. 15. I'm gonna be watching the deluge. Come on. Come on. Come on.
T minus 5.
Come on. There's
4,
deluge.
3, 2, 1.
13. 30. 33 engines. Come on. Come on.
We have liftoff.
Okay. Keep her going.
Vehicles pitching
There's
down
the
range.
tower avoidance maneuver. Oh, look at the sun.
Dude, that's
Dude. Okay, but is the trajectory good?
Booster after chamber pressure nominal.
It's just as important. Dude.
It's nominal.
Dude. Our
30
fuel
seconds
level's
into the
nominal.
flight, the
I know that
rebels
they're
just
normally a
starting to
little
reach us
off like
here
that, but
at launch control.
It's so ripping.
Booster and ship,
That
avionics
is the
power,
sound
telemetry
of
nominal.
33 Raptor engines.
yes, that's yes. This is the same weather that we had during IFT2, where we could see the stage separation like super clearly.
Max Q.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Now
Max
pass
Q at
through
only
the
9 kilometers.
Maximum aerodynamic pressure, the most stress the vehicle's going to see on the way uphill.
Yeah, I need to put on some deodorant.
It was sweating profusely.
Dude, I'm building up some gamer gunk watching this.
All right, our next major milestone coming up. It's going to be
Oh
hot
my
staging.
goodness.
We're going to see the engines ignite on
Oh
the
my
ship
goodness.
to push it
Look
away
at that
from the booster.
plume. I hear a child screaming. I'm no longer excited about the catch attempt. Oh.
All right, so hot staging is going to be the next thing coming up.
Oh
First,
my-
we're going to see the
what
boosters
is
engines
that?
start to shut
Wait,
down.
is that a jellyfish effect
All
for
but
Starship? Is
3.
it green?
Dude.
We're going to do what's
Is
called
Starship's
most engines
jellyfish
cut off instead of
green?
main engine cut
What
off. The
is
3 are gonna
that?
keep going, and then we're going to see the engines
What
on
is
ship
that? What? Okay.
Right
okay.
now, the
Oh,
tower
no.
team is doing their go-no-go.
Dude. That was on all engines, so that wasn't like one of the engines were failing. Okay,
No.
they're rolling to prograde, getting ready for
We might hear some really good
Sep.
words soon, too.
I'm
All
watching the
right.
grid fins. They rotate just before.
Can still see it up behind me. That is
Yep.
one of the most gorgeous
Yep,
things
there we
I've
go.
ever seen in my entire life.
Booster
Coming up
engine
on
off.
hot staging next.
Miko?
Dude.
Miko, come on!
Ship engine
There's
startup.
most engines cut off.
Stage separation.
Come on, come on! Boost back!
Booster
Stage
separation.
Dude!
separation confirmed.
Come on, just keep going. Do not fail. Do not fail.
Ship under its own power. I'm seeing 6 out of 6 Raptors lit.
Ah,
Hopefully I got a booster on the way back to me. I'm going to send it to you guys in Hawthorne.
Oh man,
Yes!
that was absolutely incredible.
do
I
not
loved how
roll
the
it all,
crowd-
Booster. Just keep yourself stable.
Crowd here in Hawthorne all went
No
"Ooh,"
failures.
at that first view of the
Why
blue
is it rolling?
flames
Why
from
is it
the
rolling?
booster.
Why is it rolling?
As you can see,
Why did it
there,
roll? Come on, engines.
first
Just
stage
stay in there.
currently
Come on,
performing-
engines.
or, excuse me, is now making its way back to the launch site. Again, we
No
are
icing problem?
Avionics power and telemetry nominal.
Come on.
the booster
that-
and the tower are both performing automated checks to make sure we are go for the booster to return to the launch
Oh.
pad for that catch.
Oh.
And once those are complete,
They're gonna
the
continue
flight
to the
director-
pad with 3.
Booster for shutdown.
Is that it?
Flight directors go for booster return.
And
Dude!
we did hear that the
Whoa!
tower is go.
Whoa, that's one of the
Dude,
aft
what a
flaps.
view.
It's the
big
right aft
criteria
flap.
we were looking for.
We get to see the hinge.
Dude, booster is
free?
go for catch
This
attempt.
view
We'll
here-
wait to hear
Yeah,
that
for
the,
free?
We'll wait to hear that the gopher catch has been sent.
Dude. And you see the on
Beautiful
the
view
graphic,
here
booster is
from the
flipping
ship.
back around.
Yeah.
And so exciting to hear that we got a go for booster catch.
shaking so
That means
bad.
it's going to be a really exciting morning. Again, the booster is making its way back towards
for catch.
now land in order to
Dude!
make the catch attempt in the tower.
What?
So incredible to see these views. You can see the ship on the right-hand side of your screen. All 6 Raptor engines are under full
The ship's
power.
already done this. This is just IFT4. What
Once
is
again,
this
the
booster about
ship-
to
excuse
do?
me, the booster
What are
is
we-
making its
what am
way
I looking
back
at?
to
What
the
is
launch
this?
site. We are going to try and catch
Coming
it using
in.
the chopsticks on the launch tower, the exact same tower that it just launched from.
Oh, I see the hot
just,
stage
wow,
ring.
5
They're
minutes
both
ago.
separate.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Starship on nominal
Guys,
trajectory.
I can confirm the command was sent for the booster to come back.
They're actually
That is
going.
So I'm
incredible
looking
news.
up right now. It's pretty much right overhead of us, and we can see it starting to
Dude.
come down.
It's right overhead, so if it
The-
fails,
I can't
The
wait
venting
for us
for
to hear the sonic
Starship
boom
is so
through
weird looking.
Dan's mic.
That is not a normal thruster. That is just
going
them
to be incredible. It was so cool
releasing
to hear
gas
the
from the
liftoff.
tanks.
And so
Oh,
once
yeah.
again, it's successful
See how
on
weird
time
that
liftoff
looks?
of Starship Flight 5.
Yeah.
The ship,
This
has
thing is now
separated from the
gonna
booster.
start
The booster is
re-entering
there
very
on your screen.
violently, by
It
the
is
way.
making its way back
No-
to
no
the
re-entry
launch
burn,
site.
which
We are
means that
going
all
to
of the speed
attempt
is going to be
the
bled off
catch using
aerodynamically.
the chopsticks. We did hear the confirmation that the
And
command
when
was
if
sent
this
to
thing
the
gets caught,
tower.
it
We
might
are
be a
go
slight
for catch.
rainbow color. Okay, here we go. It is actually
order to-
re-entering.
Guys, we should just be about 30 seconds away from our landing.
No way! It's actually coming in. You see
Happen in
the
3
shoreline.
phases. We're gonna land 13 engines, burn
Dude.
off all of that velocity. Oh, we can see
Dude!
it down through the plume.
There's plasma on the engines. What?
Booster coming in hot. for
What?
Booster catch.
No way. No way. No way they ignite these.
Raptor engines and this view
Is that fire in the
incredible
engine
right
bay or
now.
plasma? I hope it's just plasma. Come on.
most likely just the
You can
heat.
see how
Yeah.
fast this vehicle is
Come on.
moving
2 kilometers.
on the left hand.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Landing burn.
Dude.
Ignited.
Dude. 3 engines.
We're now down to 3 Raptor
Yes.
engines.
Yes.
See those chopsticks now.
Dude. What?
It's on fire.
What? 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 Dude! What?
Oh my god. How?
How?
This is absolutely insane. On the first
How?
attempt, we
How?
have successfully caught
Dude.
the Super Heavy booster back at the launch
What?
tower.
What an incredible
What?
Are you kidding me?
I cannot, Let's go.
Yeah.
I cannot feel my fingertips.
Dan,
Wow.
On fire.
No, I can't feel my
we're
fingertips.
losing our stuff up
Starship
here.
is terminal bed.
I am shaking
Guys,
so much.
I'm sorry. Like,
I need to
even
calm
in this day and age, what we just
Oh my
saw,
goodness.
that looked like magic.
That
Oh,
was-
wow.
It's actually hanging there.
You must
And
have
as I
been
as I
fire.
thought, it's not too surprising to be honest.
We are still going wild over here over this.
Dude, they
Folks,
actually
this
just
is
caught the
a
booster.
day for
Okay,
engineering
Starship's about to cut its
history,
engines
folks.
off, which is good. They're down to the sea levels.
This is a live
Dude.
view
Dude.
of the Super Heavy booster
Dude.
as it has just been successfully caught back at the very
Dude.
same launch tower that it just came from. Dan,
They
I
just
thought
rolled
that
it off like it was
you were
nothing.
finding exactly what
Okay,
everybody
they were
else
not
on
lying when
board,
they said
except
sub-millimeter
maybe a little more,
accuracy.
'cause you got to
They
see
were
it with your
not
eyes.
lying.
How was that?
Frozen
We've got it.
disbelief.
I mean,
Starship
like,
is now in
oh,
orbit.
Like, I can't even describe that. Oh, by the way, ship, main engine cut off, ship's in orbit.
Dude. Okay, I'm starting to get feeling in my
I am-
fingers
I
again.
am like shaking right now. That was.
Yeah, it. Oh, this is not.
Yeah,
I mean,
let's
it's
check in on ship.
it's hard to believe that.
Starship nominal orbit insertion.
All right, exciting news there. It's hard to believe that, booster isn't the only excitement that we have today. Just confirmation there. A gorgeous view of planet Earth behind
my
the ship.
goodness.
Safe.
And it
So,
is now in the orbit that we
when
expected
they
it
get
to.
Starship,
This is just an
Dude.
incredible day. Live views there. as the booster vents some pressures there. That is a live view from the top of the tower looking at the chopsticks.
They actually
I'm
just
still
did
in
that.
disbelief. I'm trying to
I
catch
don't know
my
about
tears,
you.
just
That
like
was so
the
seamless. I
chopsticks
expect a
caught the
reflight.
booster.
Yeah.
It has
Oh, yeah.
been nonstop.
Like,
since
no,
the
everyone was
start.
like, "There's no way. It's going to be really janky," but no, that was so clean.
We are
Yeah.
all so excited about everything that's been happening so far this morning. With the
That's
booster
it. That's
having
it.
completed
This flight
its
is beyond
job
my
for today,
expectations.
we
I had
are going to
so
take a
I had
short
such a
break
strong feeling
for
that they
the
were just
next
gonna abort the
30
catch and
minutes.
land
We'll
in the
return
water.
back at
But they
T+40
actually
minutes
just
while
did
the
that.
ship continues to coast before re-entry.
Oh man,
Oh
and
my
as
goodness.
with previous flights, Starlink may actually enable us to talk with the ship through re-entry.
That's actually
with
possible.
No
Look at
communication
that!
blackout. We of
It's
course
just
are
sitting
still
there.
testing Starlink during this phase of flight, so nothing is certain. But if we
Wait,
do
and did
have
you see
views,
they
we'll be
switched
sure
to 3
bring
engines
those to you
right
live.
before catching?
Views or no
And
views,
also,
we'll
they
see you
came in
back here at
sideways like the
T+40
animation
minutes for
predicted.
coverage
That was
of Starship's
terrifying.
re-entry, flip maneuver, landing burn, and splashdown.
I'm gonna need to study that for at least 10 hours after this.
I mean, the tower looks like it's in good shape, but like, I'm sure when they
Oh,
take a
just some-
closer look, some cables might be like singed.
They just have some
Probably
SpaceX
right,
techno now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
stop that recording. I'm gonna start recording right before re-entry.
So the view on your left
You think, like, even
is as a
even
helicopter
if you were
passes by
in the
Dan, bound
atmosphere,
Starbase.
it would be like
The view on your left
you wouldn't have
is
any
a
oxygen.
camera that's positioned near
I
the
don't know.
nose of the ship,
I'm
looking
that's
basically
not
down
good. I'm starting to
toward
see
the
sparks
flap.
on the back
The
flap
view
now.
on the right
Yeah.
is looking perpendicular to the flap, so we're looking basically bird's eye view onto the flap on the left-hand side.
I
We
and
saw
then
that
some,
last
a
time and
worm's
that
eye
wasn't
view,
good. It's
from
rainbow,
the
dude.
side with
Yeah, I
that
see the
view on
rainbow color.
right.
Oh, that camera's
Yeah,
shaking.
sorry about that, guys. Maverick just
Dude,
buzzed the
it's,
tower.
stainless steel's like
Maverick
warping.
just buzzed the tower.
He might be coming back, so.
Wait, what buzzed the tower?
The helicopter went by and they said that
Now,
Maverick
these
buzzed
views,
the tower.
brought to us by Starlink. It's incredible that we have this high definition capability. In fact,
I hear
that
it.
view on the left.
Sounds like a lawnmower, dude.
Halfway through the peak heating phase of entry,
Dude,
remains on a good trajectory.
The stainless steel is just warping.
So great news there, hearing that we're about halfway
Imagine if it was
through
made out of
the,
carbon fiber.
The peak heating phase, like I said earlier, this lasts roughly 10-ish minutes.
I think
and
there's
we did
certain
hear
types of
earlier
craft
that
that
the
shouldn't be
flaps
made
have
out of carbon
control of the
fiber.
vehicle,
Yeah,
so
especially
also
ones that re-enter
good news
Earth's
there.
atmosphere.
You know, it is
Or go
incredible
deep
that
down
we've
into
basically
the
had
ocean.
views the entire
Yeah.
time.
Right.
Well, if it's made well,
Although
it might be
my
okay, but
memory did black out a little bit after
maybe not if
booster
it's made
catch,
by
so
a
I think
certain
we had
Stockholm
views.
rush.
But you know, all through the
We don't
cruise
have to worry
phase,
about
we
that
had
anymore.
some beautiful
Yeah.
views of planet Earth
Dude, it's
behind
so
the ship as it was
beautiful.
in its orbit.
This is
Yeah.
the least amount of
And I
interruptions
also
we've
do want
had.
to point out on
Yeah.
your right-hand screen,
Oh.
we've got a more
Oh,
encompassed
that was a
view
tile
of
falling
the
off.
flap. As we watched in Flight 4, the hinge area was the area where we got a
Dude,
little
did
bit
you
of
see
that
that
burn
lighting?
through. This view, this new camera
Yeah,
view
do you
on
see
the
the
ship will help us be able to visually see more of what's happening in that area. And again, we have improved our heating tiles, and so hopefully we've protected the hinge a lot better this time.
It's so pretty.
But again, these views are additional to the data that we get on these flight tests that help enable us kind of put the data that we get in the computer
Dude.
to the visuals that we see and try and align those
That's-
and use that for.
It's not venting,
in the
it's just
future.
more
Now we heard a
plasma.
call out there saying that
you
engine
think it's
chill
like
has begun.
Engine chill.
Rolls a little
That
bit?
is engine chill.
Indication that we
Oh,
are
okay.
starting to flow a
Dude,
little
engine
bit
chill is
of
just so
the
bright.
super cold liquid oxygen
It's just the
through
plasma heating
the
up all the
hardware,
vapor.
through the Raptor engine, specifically the turbo pumps, to help ensure that the
Also,
hardware
they are
is at
not
the right
really
temperature,
losing any altitude right now. They're
before
kind of,
we
they're
give
barely
a full
losing
push,
altitude.
a full flow of propellant.
See the
at
angle that
engine
it's at? It's
startup.
about like a 60-degree angle.
So
trying to
all of that to
Yeah.
say, we are getting closer to the landing burn.
We definitely are, and again, if you look at the bottom right hand of your screen, you can see the altitude that the ship
that
is,
stainless
and it
steel is
has
just
been
so bright, it's
slowly
beautiful.
making its way closer and closer
Yeah,
to
look at the
Earth. We're
color of the
currently
flap.
at about 63 kilometers from planet Earth, and you'll
I
see that
want that
number.
flap.
Oh, yeah,
trend
guess
what?
lower and
New
lower
Shepard's
as
about
we
to
get
launch.
closer and continue through this.
Or no, I think it already did.
Yeah, this is going to go on for a little,
It did?
actually
I
a
think
while
so, I
longer.
don't
We
know.
have about 10 minutes or so, roughly, before we execute the landing, the ignition for the landing burn, starting with the landing flip. So we're making a controlled re-entry. This is one
I'm
of
not
the
cutting off
primary
this to
objectives
see.
for Starship today is to demonstrate another controlled re-entry, even more controlled than what we saw on Flight 4.
Would
and
it be
so
on
far,
Blue Origin's
that
Twitter,
is looking good.
do you think?
Probably on
I
YouTube.
can look at it.
And then as we start to really get lower, we're gonna start seeing the atmosphere's effects start to take place, and that's
Sparks.
when we'll be dropping our speed down closer to the speed of sound. You'll see the flaps
More
start
sparks.
to maneuver.
Supposedly
we
it hasn't
were able
happened
to
yet.
do a landing
Okay.
burn on Flight 4, which kind of caught all of us off guard. It was pretty incredible after seeing the flaps survive through. And we're gonna try and do another one. on
Imagine
this
after
flight today. We
IFT4,
tweaked it a
Starship
little
is
bit,
just a
so we're
fixed
gonna
vehicle,
try
and it can
splash
just do
down
anything
at
now.
a little bit of a gentler angle this time, instead of just kind of hit the water and fall over.
Those colors are so
And
cool, but
the
I don't
goal
like the
with that
sparks.
is try
I
and keep
really
the
want
ship
it to stop
intact,
sparking.
And then if we're able to then get some additional video of it, again,
It is
that's
really
just-
slowing
that's
down
just
though,
more
so that's
data.
good.
Why
And
does re-entry have to be so
everything we
aggressive?
can see, everything we can get
Aggressive.
extra, like a couple extra seconds or minutes of data coming from the ship after
Starship
I want that
IFT
flap
to
in my
the
room,
peak
but I
heating
know
to
it'll take up
float,
like the entire
approaching
thing.
Oh, it
maximum
passed
entry
through peak
dynamic
heating.
pressure.
We're good. The
All right,
temperature's
we're
going to start coming
through
down, but to
peak
be
heating.
fair, this
Coming
is
up
when the
is
flap started burning
basically
through
Max Q
on
Part
IFT4.
2, where we're going to hit kind of that part of the curve where we're still moving really fast and the atmosphere is just dense enough that we're feeling the most pressure. But hopefully we're going to start feeling a little bit
That
more
is
heat now.
insane.
What is that top left view?
That's the left
Looks
forward
like we got
flap.
more views of each of the flaps
Okay.
on
So
the
the
ship.
forward
as
flap
it's
is what
making its
happened
way
last
back
time.
Yes.
down to
Oh,
Earth.
yep. Look at the top left.
Yeah, I see that.
And we did pass through peak heating and still got
Oh, is it
really
burning
good
through?
views throughout that whole period.
There's,
Typically,
it
during
is,
the
it looks like there's a
highest,
part of it that
heat
is
Yeah,
on
burning through,
the
but
I
it
see- I
doesn't
think
look
I
like
see
it's
plasma
we
through it.
tend
actively.
to build up a lot of plasma.
It
and
doesn't
that's
really look like
typically
it's
when we
actively
would,
burning through, there's just sparks.
lose, connection or
Okay, maybe
views
it's
of the vehicle.
slowly
but again,
actively
with
burning through.
Starlink, we were able to get
Oh,
some
is
live
that
views
burn
throughout
through?
that
that
entire
burn through?
process there.
No! Is it reflection or burn through?
And we're coming up. We'll start hearing a couple
It
more
looks like
milestones in about 4 minutes or so.
Slight
when
burn
we
through.
start getting down to like the transonic.
But
it
it
might just
doesn't
be a
look like-
reflection.
when
It's
we're-
not moving at all.
We're starting to move closer to and beneath the speed of sound. And I mean, we're getting live
Either
views,
way,
we're getting
compared to
live
Flight 4.
data. We've got a couple
It's a lot
additional tests on this one today where we left off some missing tiles again to test
still
some
have this
additional
camera.
backup layers. We also have, I don't know if we can still quite see them
Oh,
in this
look at
view,
the
but you may
heating
have
here.
noticed we had some kind of silvery looking tiles on
That's
Starship
the front right
as
flap.
well.
It looks good.
And those were
Oh, yeah.
No, wait, no,
Oh,
it
it's-
doesn't.
pretty much
Oh,
standard tiles. but they
oh,
were
there's
wrapped
light coming
in
through the
aluminum,
bottom.
and it was a pretty simplistic.
Oh no! No,
straightforward
not
one
again!
Where aluminum
No!
starts to melt at
No!
roughly the same
Why?
temperature where steel
Why?
starts to lose its strength. Not
We have
necessarily
flat burn through
melt.
part 2 electric boogaloo.
And so if we see stuff melting, we know
Oh no! Come
we
on!
know what our steel's going to be exposed
Dude,
to.
they need to
but,
like double reinforce
59
the
minutes
flap
since launch should
areas.
be coming up
To be
on-
fair,
on
they have
transonic
warned us
and
about
everything,
these
just about
forward
3
flaps so
minutes.
much. With Ship 2, this will be fixed.
Okay,
Now the
that's good.
views here, we have coverage of all 4 flaps.
Like, this design, it's just the
We can
Starship
see,
design right now.
So for those that perhaps didn't catch a
That
glimpse
is
of
the max
vehicle
heating
before liftoff,
part.
there are 2
It's the
flaps
nose
at
cone
the
and
forward
the,
end and 2 flaps at the
Aero
aft
cover for the
end.
forward flaps.
The larger camera view that is
Yeah.
there on the right-hand side of your screen, that is a view of one
But
of the aft
this is
end
not
or the
burning through as
bottom
bad.
end flaps. We can start to see
actually
some heat
somewhat
buildup
holding
and
through.
peeking through on one of the flaps there in the top left-hand corner of your screen.
Look at the heating here! Look at how crispy!
It looks like
Once again,
there's some on the
Starship
back
now
right
at
flap
T
as
plus
well.
1 hour and 9 seconds into its flight
Yeah.
today, re-entering the Earth's atmosphere. Currently about
Unless that's
45 kilometers
more
above the
reflection.
surface of the Earth, now 44.
Okay.
We are targeting
Come on.
a soft splashdown in the Indian Ocean.
Come on,
About,
Chip 30.
Northwest-ish
Dude,
of
look at the entire
Australia,
bottom of
and
it.
we
It's
Yes.
just
are attempting to,
It's
as
charred.
we did on Flight
Yeah.
4, make a
But
perform a
because
flip
those are
maneuver as well as
ceramic
Starship
heat
is at
tiles,
maximum entry dynamic pressure.
just
remains on a good
absorbing all the
trajectory.
heat.
yes, they do not
All right,
ablate.
so that is great news
Or
there.
at least they shouldn't.
Like Dan said earlier,
What
this
is the
basically
flames on the
Max
back?
Q Part 2. So this
That's
is
a
the
great
greatest
question.
amount of
What is-
aerodynamic loads that
is
the
that
vehicle will
the-
experience during its flight. It's
Is
coming
that the
back
engine
through the
cooling
Earth's
sequence, but
atmosphere.
all of the
You know, it
fuel
was,
that they're leaking is
above
just
the Earth's atmosphere in
instantly
space where
erupting?
there was no friction. We can obviously see heat as
That
a,
is
you know,
so
evidence of
scuffed.
that friction buildup. The atmosphere is actually helping to slow the vehicle down. If you're watching the telemetry in the bottom right-hand side, right-hand corner,
Yeah, they're
of the
starting to get
screen,
into the
you can see that
atmosphere now.
speed decelerating
The video
rapidly.
footage is kind of done.
Yep.
Unless
No
it's
more-
just
No more
superheating.
plasma. We are hypersonic transitioning to
Now,
supersonic.
The four flaps on the ship help steer the vehicle.
I
and
can't
one of
see.
the
SpaceX,
main objectives
I
for
don't
the
know what
ship
you're
today
trying to show me.
is to demonstrate controlled re-entry
think that camera
during
is
this
just
phase of
dying.
flight.
Yeah,
re-entry
SpaceX. I don't
phase.
know what is this?
Yeah, and we have
like a
six
ghost
engines
trying
on
to
the
say
ship.
it's for, like,
We
the-
only need 3 of
the
them, the
engine
3
startup.
sea-level engines.
You'll be able to probably
we
see the
will
engine
have that
start
flip
up,
maneuver
but
happen
Dude.
very close to touching down for splashdown. We'll do that flip maneuver.
I feel like it's getting
ignite
worse.
Those engines, slow the vehicle down immediately.
Yeah, can we not
and
look
then
at this
hopefully
camera?
Have a
it's like the
what we
other
call a
camera, like
soft
where we
splash-
thought the camera was
what we
gone,
call
but
a
then you could
soft
just barely
splashdown,
see out of it.
into
Yeah,
the water.
no, this is worse.
It's probably gonna feel a little bit harder.
I
on
actually
the top
can't
of the
see
surface
anything.
Of the water, but it'll
And-
look pretty gentle.
Yeah, and like
Well,
we said
everything
earlier,
probably
we hope
cooled
to have
off.
some more views,
Yeah.
even of that phase of the flight.
Still, that was
So
really
fingers crossed
impressive.
that
Like,
we
Yeah.
can,
we
that
got no
we can
interruptions
bring
to
those
that
to you.
re-entry, which we did a little bit last time.
Yeah.
Hoping to splash down
Getting ready to
softer than we did
transition to the
last
belly
time on
flop. I'm
Flight
watching
4.
the orientation.
Right now,
Oh,
Starship
there went a
continuing to
spark.
make its descent back to
Starship
planet
is
Earth.
at Mach 2, remains on a
Mach
good
2.
trajectory.
All right, great news there. That tells us that the vehicle
Oh.
is
Dude.
traveling twice more
Look at
than
that shiny
is
little
traveling
flap.
twice the speed
They're
of
about to go
sound.
subsonic.
So we will then the next call out that we'll hear is that it is
At this point, it's going
you
to
know,
fall straight
traveling about
down
the
and it's
speed
just
of
gonna-
sound, and then
it's
we will
gonna
hear
be a lot
call
quicker.
out that it is that will be the call out that
I
it,
see
it
the
is
flaps moving,
transonic,
that's
and then
so
we
cool.
will hear another call out saying
Shiny
that it
little
is
flap.
subsonic, meaning going slower.
Dude,
than
it's
the speed
so
of sound.
warped.
Starship is transonic.
Transonic,
There
here
it
we
is.
go.
So at this-
Transitioning to the belly flop. If you look it down at the
So
orientation
at this point
there.
in time,
Yeah.
we say transonic because certain parts of the vehicle, like the flap that you see on your screen, might be
That's
experiencing
perfect. There's
airflow
barely any
faster than the
sparks,
speed of
and
sound,
sparks are kind of expected after what just happened.
while other parts of the ship may be experiencing airflow.
Starship is in the subsonic belly flop.
Here we go.
All right, so now the entire vehicle is traveling slower than the speed of sound.
It
so
makes me wonder
subsonic.
what
The
Ship
crowd here
29
at
looked
Mission
like.
Control Hawthorne also getting excited, just like us. We're awaiting a water landing. We are going to reignite the 3 engines.
Yeah, I don't
to
even-
perform that flip maneuver.
Do you think it's
and
even a good
we're
idea to fly
basically,
another V1
about
ship?
A minute and a half, wow, away from the landing flip.
Another one?
Another version
Yeah,
1 ship.
The crowd's getting excited here as we get closer and
I think
closer
they
to
should just scrap,
splashdown. Again,
Ship
just about a
31.
minute away from the expected splashdown,
Like,
so
it's-
we
they
should
really-
see a lot happening coming
There's
up here
obviously
shortly.
problems with that
We're
thing.
currently having a view of one of the flaps, and it is a little
And
bit
Ship
dark on your
33 is
screen,
coming
but
along.
hopefully we'll get some good
Ship
views
31
of
just needs
the
to be a
ship
museum
as
ship.
it makes
Yeah.
that flip maneuver and
The
touchdown
last
for
of the version
splashdown.
1.
Yeah, the
Yeah, guys, we saw that speed drop like a rock. So we're doing a belly flip right now, or a belly flop.
I
Right
think
now.
they're on
That's
target.
What's kind of if you saw the high altitude campaign.
I can't tell.
That's the
Like,
unique
I
thing
mean,
about
no,
how
just look how
Starship
stable it
comes
is.
Back, so
They're
I mean,
not
yeah,
trying
it's
to
very
translate
stable.
at all.
pretty much all of the speed we're going to, we're essentially
On the
at
last flight, they
terminal
were like-
velocity.
Starship is at 5 kilometers
and
altitude,
then-
remains on target.
Yeah, on target. On the last flight, they were
Five to
very
go,
like
coming up to the landing
they were
burn.
always moving
Yeah.
very weirdly. Right now, they are completely stable and heading towards their target. Oh, 2 kilometers. Here we go. We're actually just about to start
2
landing burn.
kilometers away.
Come on.
Those little
Target
flaps.
Approaching landing burn.
Those little flaps move.
So keep an eye
1
on
kilometer?
Did you ever
the
start
bottom right-hand
re-recording
side of
or
your
no?
screen as well.
Yeah, I did. I'm
that will be
recording.
the indicator when the Raptor engines ignite. If
Here we
we are
go.
unable to see that illumination ourselves.
Come on. Come on.
Startup.
Yes! 3 engines.
Yeah. They don't have it on the display, but I'm sure it is.
Reflection of that landing
Yep, there we
burn.
go. That's good. Oh! 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 Yes! And there is yet another successful landing.
Dude!
And
That looked like
tip.
Godzilla in the water.
And kadoosh.
We have a ship in the water.
Yep,
Yep.
yeah, just, no. What? 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 What?
Dude, it explodes.
Dude! That boat just got hit by something. Are
You don't
they
think
okay?
it's a buoy?
Is that a buoy or a boat? Are they
Probably
okay?
a buoy.
An
Dude, they wouldn't be that close. Probably
Yeah,
a buoy.
there's no way.
ship
It's a buoy.
landing just about on target as they were calling out.
I mean, they did predict that the downcomer would pop, which is exactly what looked like happened. That was good. That was really good. That was so good, and it's sinking. It's slowly sinking.
Ending that we could have hoped for.
Oh. You see the flap, it's sinking. That is so,
Yeah.
wow.
Man,
I want that
Right.
flap.
I don't think we're
No,
gonna
that thing's
able
gonna
to
be the
get
bottom of the Indian
a
Ocean.
ton of extra video of the heat shield.
You don't think
but
they're gonna
we hit the target.
salvage
We
it
hit
like
the
they did
target.
with the booster?
Yeah,
Eh.
I mean, you know we hit
This
the
is
target
like
because
500 feet
we
compared to
had
like
these buoys placed in a pretty specific
compared to like
spot, so,
7,000.
Wow. What a day. I feel like that's all. That's what I get to say. What a day.
They actually had a buoy camera,
I mean,
like a camera on a
everything
buoy
started
waiting
off
for it
today
on the
with
target zone.
that
Just
launch.
underwater now.
We were able to lift off
That-
towards the end of our window,
dude.
7:25 a.m. Central Time. 33
Perfect
out of
flight.
33 Raptors in the way uphill. Successful hot stage. Booster came back. We watched it come down right behind
Something
us.
hit
Dude,
the
I don't like
booster
that
get
lady on the left. I
caught.
never have looked the way that she looks
And
at the
that
camera.
broke
Yeah,
my
it's kinda
brain for a
scary.
It just
while.
doesn't look
I'm
human.
really happy we had coast for a bit, but that's first ever booster catch, major step on the way to rapid reusability. And
That was
ship just
amazing.
gave us one.
She looks
heck
like
of a
she's
show,
related
making
to,
it through a
Agnes from,
controlled
like,
re-entry this
Mojang.
time. Flaps intact, made it down to the water. Hey, starships were meant to fly.
Yeah, a little
Oh,
Mechagodzilla
God.
figure.
Today,
Why did he
so
say that?
Let's get
Oh,
ready for the
dude.
next one. Over to
Look
you
at it.
guys.
Why is he just on his phone like a little
They were
teenager,
meant to
bro?
fly,
He has
and
to
they were
check,
also meant to be caught by
He has to
Mechagodzilla.
check his Truth Social.
It's been such an incredible day today. Congratulations to our teammates and to everyone who supported the
was
Starship
amazing.
program. And thank you to all of our future customers for your support. And we'll also like to thank the people of Cameron County, Texas, as well as the Coast Guard, the Federal Aviation Administration, the Government of Mexico, and the Australian Space Agency.
Now be sure to follow SpaceX on X for more updates on today's test flight and of course for future Starship news. Today was amazing.
I can't tell how
but the
old that
SpaceX
lady
action
is.
isn't over yet.
She's
Soon,
both
Falcon Heavy
23
will launch
and
NASA's
50.
Europa Clipper, and we're also going to
Probably
be
like
returning Dragon
in
back
her
to Earth with NASA's
early
Crew 8
40s.
astronauts. So congratulations
I don't know.
again
You never,
to
there's
the
always the
SpaceX
chance that she's
team.
like
What
30
an
and you just like
amazing
really
launch
disrespected
and
her.
an even cooler
Okay.
catch. Thank you for watching, but we're gonna leave you
Imagine
with
she's
Like all the
like
rest
22.
of them are like
recap
mid-20s.
of what has been the most epic day.
Wow.
Bro,
Dude!
you just pulled a Nixon.
Dude!
I mean, they have that camera there. Obviously, they're gonna have that view. Dude, that was
Wow!
seamless.
Dude!
That was like a glove. Like, no,
Like a glove!
Dude.
Aw.
Wonderful. Absolutely beautiful.
Wow. Huh.
What a way to start the day.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm ready for that new Shepard launch. Well, can't wait for that Starlink launch on Monday.
Dude.
What?
Smooth criminal Mechazilla. That's so funny.
Dude. This is the best company of ever. This is if they get humans back on the moon, this is peak humanity right here. Wow. Somebody buy Elon Musk a